Be careful. The further in time you get, the more likely you are to become lost.
Or life shall cease.
High or low, doesn't matter. This is the path.
Live through me with buttery noodles.
Oh my god, buttery.
And Japanese whiskey. Buttery noodles and Japanese whiskey.
Is this a loaded dice
It's the
rollers?
storyline of my life. Whiskey and buttery noodles.
You guys just tuned in the wrong podcast. This is a cooking and drinking podcast. Is that what? No?
First thing you're going to do is get a glass.
Oh,
Spice.
I have that.
Like that.
Pour some
Glass
whiskey in it. That's it.
I only have tequila.
You roll a die to like see how spicy you want it.
Yeah.
Roll a
Oh,
dice.
that's right.
Exactly.
We have David Ayer here, actor extraordinaire. We have his new film coming out that we're going to talk about, his new series. He's got stuff going on. But first, we have a great cold open from Deanna. You guys want to hear that?
Always, yeah. Yeah, Deanna.
This one's pretty deep, so I want you guys to pay attention. Okay, this one's deep.
Go.
Halflings grew up among the human creatures of Galorian. Alongside, and often overlooked, by the growth and success of those nations and regions they inhabited. They have their own rich tales and heroes that few of the bigger folk have ever guessed at. Finding evidence of halflings throughout the ages is difficult, as history generally focuses on the human societies, overlooking the smaller folk in their shadows. The first recorded evidence of halflings is from ancient Osirian, although elves claim to have noticed the race before Earthfall. Despite this, little is mentioned of halflings during this time. Find truth in the path.
Whoa.
Yay.
We
These are always
love
awesome.
It's amazing.
those opens. Oh my god.
Imagine being that badass.
And she is badass.
She is like a legend.
Yeah.
She is.
It's, you know, I'm gonna say Paizo, you need to call her and just have her read everything.
Yeah.
How's that?
Absolutely.
Block text? Absolutely.
Just please read everything. Thank you.
Just read everything. It sounds more important, more cool.
She could read the phone book and I'd listen.
Oh, guys, guess what? Episode 12.
949.
We have an important guest star tonight, and we're so thrilled to have him. David Ayer is here. Oh my God, David!
Back for more abuse.
Is he back for more?
He is here. Oh,
Oh
does
no!
not quit on us.
But you can call me by Sir Malbec.
Oh, Sir Malbec. You got to go back and put that in the credits. Sir Malbec, the Hell Knight. We put a lot of love into all of the audio and now video, so that people have a shorter experience, but it's more powerful. You know, we don't want to wait on rolls. We don't want to wait on choices. If a choice has already been made, we've edited that out so that you don't have to hear it twice. And that's the great thing about this show compared to other shows. I'm gonna be honest, all other shows, because it's too expensive. And we have a guy trapped in a closet, and he edits all this stuff. And that's
Oh, GM.
Yeah, it's get back in the closet.
Get back in the closet, GM.
Yeah, he doesn't look at all like this halfling on the last episode.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's cool. And David, what's your Twitter handle? Where do we find you?
Well, I always like to do these word combinations. So, so my name on Twitch is Twitchy David Ayer.
Oh.
And on Instagram, it's David Aerogram.
Twitchy and
David Aerogram.
David Aerogram.
Yeah.
I love
David
it.
Aerogram.
I love
So
it.
it's
That's cool.
David
Amazing.
Aragram.
Brooke's looking you up right now. We are the Loaded Dice Rollers. That goes for everything, like Twitch, Instagram.
All right. Then I will happily find you on there.
When I got a hold of David first and he said, okay, I'm going to do the show, I was very shocked. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And he never asked me why we're called the Loaded Dice Rollers. Should he ask that question?
He should, and easy. I mean, the question's easy. We're loaded, and we're rolling through all these platforms.
Oh, I thought it was because I drilled this out and put lead in the 1, and then it always lands on a 20.
Okay, well that's like the technical.
That's
I mean,
right.
do you want to really get that technical? I think it's like because we're loaded and we're rolling through all these platforms and doing amazing content. Right there.
We're loaded. Yeah,
We're loaded.
I just call us Jim McLeod's, like
money,
us,
belly
Jim
Buddha.
and gang. That may be the future of this, but loaded dice. We're
Loaded dice.
The McLeods of the Scottish.
That's right.
McLeods.
If you've watched Highlander, you know exactly Jim McLeod's.
But David,
Queen is one of my favorite bands, and they did the soundtrack for that.
And
Queen is my favorite.
Flash Gordon.
Queen is my favorite band.
Yeah.
He'll save every one of us.
I don't want to talk too much about it because I got some stuff brewing with the Tribune over Flash Gordon, but I'm just saying, I'm hot after it. And that just brings me into tonight's episode. So last we left off, you guys had made it into Andron Alamos for the Independence Day and the month-long celebration, Tom, of Sarenrae. Brooke's excited about that.
She's my god.
She's a patient god. She doesn't need your time. So
Yeah.
you need her time. It's the opposite.
This is all the whiskey I've left. I don't need retirement.
You need to send some more whiskey over this way.
I do.
Welcome to Loaded Dice Rollers. And so we find you guys in front of your hotel, and it didn't cost you that much. He folded in with the 10 gold pieces you're going to pay him overall for your safety and guidance, right, Theros?
I feel like that number just keeps going up.
I feel like you're right.
You know, he made an agreement for 10 gold pieces, and he means to hold it for that. So it's the next morning, and trust me, these streets are busy. They're bustling with fun and vigor. There's a festival at hand, and it is Liberty Day, one thing that Andron is known for. And this is Alamos, which is the capital city. So you're not stuck out in the woods celebrating in some little hamlet. This is the major city. This is where it all goes down. There's everything you can imagine. Carnivals come in town. There's freak shows. There's amazing flights of the Eagle Guard who do their flight routines today. Everybody gathers for that. So what do you got? You wake up in the morning, come downstairs. Sir Malbec has had a nice sleep with his little halfling friend, and whose name is, by the way, nobody ever asked his name. Calmont. There he is. Calmont. And he's like,
I've never slept better. Oh, what are we doing today, boss? What's it, sir?
what are we doing?
Well, we're going to take these travelers out.
They're really tall. They're really tall.
I know.
I could hit them where it counts if you want, boss.
Only when necessary. That is, and it's probably not necessary. But you're always quick to offer that, so I appreciate that.
As a halfling, I'm right at the crotch level. I can just, right there. Under plate, under leather, whatever. I see it all. And by the way, it's not so pleasant. It's quite disgusting to see under somebody's kilt or leather.
I'm sure that is, and I empathize with your plight.
That's why I like you. That's why I like you, boss. Yeah.
Hey, well, that's why I like you too, and it's not because of your size. You're tall in stature.
It's been what? 7 years. 7 years since I've been working with you? Wow.
I haven't kept track, but
It was Liberty Day 7 years ago. You don't remember?
And speaking of Liberty Day, not to break up a lovely moment, but I'm very excited for obvious reasons.
It's Liberty.
We're somewhere we've never been before. I can't believe we're here for celebration.
They are impressed with where they are. Isn't that cool?
All right, now listen, friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to oversell this, but this celebration's, it's going to blow your minds. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. That being said, it's not cheap, so I want to make sure that my friends enjoy themselves. So before we get too far into the festivities, we just have to make a quick stop off. I'm going to take care of everybody so that
Sir
we enjoy
Malbec,
ourselves.
do a D20, and I am too for perception to hear that. Oh, I rolled a 19.
Wow, did you hear what he said, boss? He's going to make a quick stop for
16.
money.
So let's just look. It's a festival, and I don't want there to be any boundaries. I really want you. I consider you close friends at this stage. We've been through so much together. I want you to enjoy yourselves. Mora, I'm so happy for you to take advantage of everything in the city today, and I want to do it right. So, listen, we're going to make one quick stop. I'm going to make sure that we're good to go in terms of festivities and access.
Do you need our safety on your stop?
I think we're fine without it for now. You can just hang back here and we'll come and get you on the way back.
Sir Malbec, while he is large in stature, and that is wonderful, I feel as if we have that filled by our lovely Stephen here. And she looks like a giddy child, and no pun intended, she is beaming. I really want to go. I very much would like to leave this place and go.
My friend Mora wants to go. We're going to go, and we're going to do it in style.
Okay, so where are you suggesting? Where are you going?
We need to go to the local repository so I can make a little withdrawal.
Okay, and you don't want us to come with you?
You can wait outside.
Okay, we can do that.
I'd like to see the outside or, a little bit more of the city.
No, I want you all to come with me.
Well, Steve, do you think it's going to take just as long as the last time you went to go ahead and get a withdrawal?
Oh, no, this will be quick. Believe me.
Sure.
I promise you, it'll be easily accessible, and it's just a formality. Like I said, I want you all to enjoy Liberty J to its fullest, especially Mora.
I would enjoy that.
So let's start moving. I'm going to go ahead and get one of these cloaks and put it over myself, at least.
I'm gonna make it so that you can explore every inch of this city. There'll be all access. Consider yourselves VIP when you're with Steve.
So you guys can see on the map that the streets are bustling with people.
A lot of people.
And there are small gangs that go through and kind of break you guys up, and then you form back together. The repository is north, so you're going to have to make it through a bit of a crowd.
If I'm just wearing my typical garb of Sarenrae, would I naturally fit in a bit, saying that it do be her month?
It is a festival, right?
Yeah.
Sarenrae.
Yes. So you guys are weaving your way through these crowds, and Sir Malbec, you recommend that they stick together and that you not lose sight of them, because you know that there's somebody out there that's hunting and punishing Pathfinders in this city. And although it's a day of freedom, it's no day to take chances.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Everybody knows me in this town, so you stick with me, you'll be good.
That sounds like we're drawing attention to ourselves. Wouldn't that be the opposite of what we're trying to accomplish?
No. They know not to mess with me. I think I made that statement quite clear yesterday.
That's fair. You did ignite several people on fire.
Okay.
I've got a rep in this town.
It's time for a random encounter.
Oh no, it's in the crowd. It's a random encounter for David. He has to roll a D100.
That is a 90.
Oh, a 90.
A 90?
So this is going to be a thievery check.
That's a good roll out of 100.
Okay, so if you're holding it, and somebody has a pickpocket feat, it doesn't matter. It nulls the -5. So this is the thing. Like, a lot of you guys have things on you. So there are some people in this crowd who attend these days to simply steal. And now I'm going to roll a D6 because there's 4 of you. Actually, the halfling. We'll put the halfling as number 6. I've got you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my monitor.
You're
1.
Just pointing. You're like, tell the order.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, oh.
It's on Zoom. Actually, 1 is me, which is the halfling. Okay.
It's the master sword.
I know.
This is a threat.
5, and the pickpocket. He's a master, so he's +1. The guy pickpocketing. And he just rolled a 5, 16. He stole whatever he wants from the little halfling.
Yeah, but it has to be within a certain amount of space, so it can't be extremely noticeable when it comes to the pickpocketing feat as well. And it requires a manipulate action as well.
I'm going to say that there's enough people bumping into you guys and going down the corridor that it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to see if he even perceives that it's gone. 18. He bats his pocket and he says,
"My dagger's gone. Somebody stole my damn dagger. I knew this job wasn't worth it.
Damn it.
Malbec, somebody stole my dagger. I can't believe it. It was right in my hand."
All right, so I look around, see, who.
Hey, can you get somebody to charge? Is two gold pieces? Can you get one of these guys to pay for it?
I don't think that's one of those things. I think we should figure out who did it.
I can't tell.
Or I'll give you a dagger. We should continue on because I don't think we should be stuck on this.
Thank you for the dagger. Thank you for the. Oh my God, you're done. I love
will
this
give
dagger.
you one of my daggers.
I love it so much.
If we make it back to where we are.
But what if we get hijacked in the street? Don't I need a dagger?
Make sure that you're keeping yourself attentive, and let's
I'll hit him with my torch, I guess.
Is this your first? Is this your
You
first
can only
Liberty
carry
Day?
one dagger.
It's my 7th Liberty Day with my friend Malbec.
Well, then you know that you should be keeping your eye on things because
I tried. Somebody. Damn it.
So let's continue on. We don't need to be stuck
All right.
here.
So you guys go down the way, and then you cross the street, and then there's the bank. And for some reason, the bank is open, and it's the next building. Luna's headed there. So great job. And you go into the bank. Who do you take with you, and how do you do it?
Why don't you just wait out here for a moment?
Everybody?
Well, my friend's gonna come in, but you, Eagle, Hell Knight, something in between, you and your friend can wait out here.
I'll wait outside with the Eagle Hell Knight.
You might be better off taking the halfling in with you since, he's a member of this society, so.
Yeah, I think Eagle Dick
Thanks,
should
boss.
go in with you.
Thanks, boss.
Oh, you're part of the Bankers Guild?
Of course. Who isn't?
Oh,
I mean,
well then, yes,
halfling-wise.
absolutely. Well, then that's a no-brainer. I appreciate that. Thanks for the pro tip, Sir Malbec. Yeah, you should definitely come in. I want to see the bank manager because I want to make a withdrawal.
And you walk down the corridor of the bank. You open up the doors. And there's these bars that come down afterwards because it's very secure on Liberty Day. And you walk down to the end of the hall, and there's surprisingly a bunch of goblin bankers kind of going to town there.
That's right.
What does going to town mean?
They're just typing in numbers, and they're shifting money around and gems, and they're weighing things, and they've got it's a lot going on.
It's a little known fact, if you keep goblins distracted with money, they're actually quite good at handling it. I need to see the bank manager. I have to make a withdrawal. Hello, which one of you little folks can help me?
Anyone can. Please wait in line.
I don't see a line.
Please get a number.
Oh my goodness, always with these goblins and their numbers. All right, I'll go and pick it. I have a number, it's 1.
78. 78.
I'm sorry, Ren, this is probably going to take a while. But don't worry, we're going to get out there and we're really going to enjoy this festival as soon as I call my number.
Steven.
I'll wait with him.
Listen, here's the thing. I would advise not trying any of the mints. Everybody grabs those. You don't know where their hands have been.
That's true. And eventually your number comes up and you come up to the clerk and
I'm one. That's me. Yes.
yeah, and you come up and he says, what?
I'm here to make a withdrawal.
What? It's a goblin. It's a withdrawal. Okay, everybody's here to make a withdrawal.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry I'm putting you out of focus here, but I'd like to withdraw some of my sizable wealth.
Okay, yeah, what account numbers? Who are you? What, do you have your book? Do you have your pass?
Absolutely, and I produce. I'm part of the Light Swan clan.
He opens up your book and he stamps it. He pulls it open. And he does a little magic on it. He detects some things on it. And you see some hieroglyphs come out, and then he checks them into another thing, and he looks at you and says, yes.
Right. So why don't we just look? I want my friends to enjoy themselves this Liberty Day. So why don't we make it an even 1,000 that you pull out?
You like 1,000 gold, huh? 1,000?
Yes.
Have you been to the bank lately?
No, I haven't.
You know what the value of your account is?
I would assume far more than 1,000 gold pieces, so why don't you just hand it over and we can both be done with this transaction?
I do see records of massive wealth in this account.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
However, it seems the government has put a stop on your account.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not allowed to release any funds to this account.
That's preposterous. I'd like 1,000 gold pieces, please.
And you see him kind of panic for a second. He looks up, he says, and he waves his hand, and over comes this haggard lady. You know, she just is nasty looking. Like, what do you want? And he says,
oh my.
Can you look at this account? And she pushes him out of the way, and she looks at the account. She says, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make a withdrawal from my family's sizable wealth.
Your family's wealth has been seized by the government.
Ooh.
The Goblins said those same words, and I'm still having a hard time comprehending them. If you could probably explain a little bit, does that mean they're in a different account now? Because that's fine. If it's earning some interest or it's being diversified, I have no problem with that. I'd like to pull 1,000 out of that new account then.
I'm afraid this is a legal issue at this point. It is no longer with the bank.
The money's in the bank. And that's where I am. And I want to pull the money out of the bank.
We have money in this bank. Yes, we do.
Yeah, so please give me 1,000 gold of it.
Mora's going to come up behind him and put a hand between his shoulder blades reassuringly. Hi, is there an issue?
The state, I'm sorry, sir. The state has ownership over your account.
I don't understand that. I'm a proud citizen of Andoran. I'm a citizen. I'm a free citizen. My family has money in this bank. I serve the state.
And we're all so proud of you, Steve. We're all so proud of you. Why don't we go talk to the government about this, and you can yell at them instead of these nice
I know people
bankers.
in the People's Council. I know them quite well. I serve the People's Council. So
then why
maybe
don't we
we
talk
should
to
discuss
them?
it with one of them.
Yeah, let's do that. It's a great idea. You're so smart. Let's go.
We do have a quiet room if you need to spend time in it.
Can I get 1,000 gold out of there?
There's no gold in the quiet room.
You know where you could get 1,000 gold? If you spoke to the people on the People's Council.
Well, we're not doing that, Mora, because... Well, I just can't right now. That's fine. You know what? I want to let you know that I'm writing a sternly written letter to your organization and let them know about the customer service experience that I've had here, because it is not a positive one, and that letter will not speak well of you, ma'am.
It will be vaguely comprehensible. Vaguely.
We'll see you back when you get your official papers to unlock your account.
Come on, Steve.
Have a nice day, sir.
I'll just stare them down as Mora leads me out by.
So the question is, how much do you have on yourself?
I have 500 gold pieces, and
you have
that's my worldly wealth right now.
You have 500 gold in your bag. That's still super wealthy, by the way, David.
They were denied.
Yeah.
What?
That's more than I have.
Denied.
Oh, I know.
He was
denied.
Yeah, denied. Like denied.
I don't really want to talk about this right now. I think we should go and enjoy the
Who are you?
festivities with
Denied.
This
Done.
is
Reasonable
full
limit.
MO.
Denied. Nothing.
What are you gonna do? There's the festival going on outside. You can go.
I don't think I want to celebrate Liberty Day this year.
You can go to the gambling hall. You can go to the repository. You can maybe hit a safe. There's a Pathfinder safe house here where you can find most Pathfinders hiding out, or you can go to the government building, and those are your choices.
Steven, I think we go to the Pathfinder Lodge.
I agree. I think we should carry out our initial mission and leave the city as quickly as possible.
Well, Marcella provided us with a special wayfinder, and if we register with this guild, then we can always make our way back to this guild.
I don't think I want to come back here anytime soon, but that's fine.
If we not only have people coming after me, but we also have people that are going after Pathfinders, I don't think that's the thing that we should be doing right now.
Then a beautiful woman comes up to you and says, she's dressed in Andoran aristocracy garb, and she says, "It's Liberty Day," and she kisses you.
Oh. Oh.
As she leaves you, she gives you a little grope. Liberty Day.
I don't think from what I've looked at previous Pathfinder articles that that's how Pathfinder Day is, and yet at the same time, I feel like that's a weird sort of sexism. But anyways.
She's gorgeous, and she goes on, and you see her kiss the human guard behind you. It's Liberty Day.
Does she also grope him?
Yeah. You see, yeah, and then she keeps going on.
Well, at least she's equal opportunity.
Talk to her.
It's all fair. It's all fair.
But anyways,
Grope everybody.
Listen, you know what? In all fairness, I think I'm over the terrible customer service experience that I had in the bank. Look, I did say, look, Maura is my dear friend.
Is a Karen.
Maura is my dear friend. She means more to me than anything in the world, and I want to make sure that she enjoys her Liberty Day. So I think we should still do that, again, within a reasonably priced box. Maybe it won't be the same VIP treatment, but I think we should still take advantage of some Liberty Day while we're here.
It's only 10 gold pieces to get the
only 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, VIP.
Excuse me, Sir Malbec.
Yeah, Steven, I heard you had some trouble, so here's a half copper if that helps.
I don't need your charity. You
Thank you,
former
Sir
Hell
Malbec,
Knight
but
Eagle reject.
Star. There's a star. A star. That's 4 stars for us.
was there a direction or something that Marcelo told you that was expected for us to be to?
Well, that wasn't him. That was the Golden Beam Tea Shop man.
So nothing past them.
Your Hell Knight is here to protect you.
I prefer the term reformed Hell Knight.
He says Eagle Hell Knight.
Yes, of course. Everyone deserves redemption. Anyway, Stephen. Steve, lovely Steve.
Calmont, too. Calmont.
Lovely Calmont. Lovely everyone.
You know, they wrote us out of history, but we've been here the whole time.
Yes, we know. Halflings are wonderful people. They've been welcome here for a long time. Maura, go ahead. What is it you wanted to say?
Like Chucky.
You're lovely. I swear. So maybe, just maybe, we can enjoy our time no matter what. Please don't worry. Money aside, I'm already enjoying my time. Maybe we could just have some fun, enjoy the atmosphere, not grope anyone, but be free. Less free with our touches, more free with our smiles.
It sounds like solid advice. I'm also wearing full plate armor, so it's difficult for anyone to grope me per
Not
se.
halflings.
Yeah, and that's what I thought too, but it doesn't look like it's working out.
Not halflings.
Like I'm pretty gropeable.
Very gropeable.
Oh,
Especially when literally half of this entire continent is made up of halflings. Like, how can they even reach?
Yeah, so you guys gonna enjoy the day and do the Eagles Guard does this amazing fly thing, Ren, which with you flying lately would amaze you, man. They do this like flight thing. It's incredible. So everybody lines up on the main streets, and they go down and they do the down there, and it's incredible. And you really do feel liberty. For the most part of it, though, Theros, the government center is shut down. So if you're going to protest your accounts to the government, probably not going to happen today.
Absolutely not going to do that anyway. There's no way I'm going anywhere near that building.
Yeah, please roll a stealth check because you're out and about and some people may notice you.
Do you want stealth or deception? Or impersonation?
I want you to do impersonation.
All right, better than last time, literally by 1. It is a 15 altogether.
Okay, so here's the thing. You guys spend the day out in the Liberty Festival, and somebody notices you, and they come up and they, Theros? Theros!
Nope, I'm sorry, my name's Steve.
It's your cousin. Theros? Theros.
Why does he keep calling you Theros?
Obviously this person's confused. You've got the wrong person. Theros isn't here. My name's Steve.
I love your games. You always played those. It's great growing up. It's good to see you, man. How you been?
I'm excited to be an Endoran for my first Liberty Day.
I'm so sorry, by the way, about your parents. I couldn't stand by them for that long. It was terrible. The government took everything.
I'm sorry, you don't say. tell me about the parents of this person that I don't know whom you're referring to. I'd love to hear more about that.
We've always loved that about you, Theros. You're just so funny. We enjoy that. So, yeah, you didn't know?
Listen, why don't we step over into this side of the building here so we can talk a bit more about this individual with whom you've got me confused.
Okay.
And I'll grab him by the arm and take him over.
Okay. Okay. Hey, it's good to see you, man. How you
It's
been?
good to see you too. Look,
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep a low profile if you didn't pick up on that.
Why, though? Why?
Well,
this is your town.
Right. Well, it seems that strange things are going on, like the government seizing my family's wealth, and you seem to have some insight, so why don't you share that a little bit?
Why didn't you tell me you're coming in? I would have, done some cool stuff.
It's somewhat unannounced. I appreciate that, but I really don't need the red carpet this time around.
All right, got it. So
what did you hear about my parents?
Oh, it's not what I heard. It's what everybody heard.
Well, then tell me what everybody heard.
Well, evidently your mom didn't know anything, but your dad had sort of blown the inheritance.
And what do you mean by blown the inheritance?
He made some bad deals. He tried to protect the Andron forest. He made some deal with the gnomes.
Oh no, I always told Father the gnomes never to get in contract with a gnome.
And then the lumber consortium came in and wiped out your wealth. I'm sorry, man. You didn't know?
No, I did not.
Yeah. How long have you been away?
It's been some time. I was away doing important business for the government, ironically. But it's water under the bridge, I suppose.
You still have your silver raven at your side. You never send it for messages?
It didn't seem like I needed to announce myself this time around.
But you never said, "Hey, Mom, Dad, I love you"?
Well, they know I love them. I'm doing important things.
You've been out of touch for like a year and a half?
Hey, listen, it's okay to play armchair quarterback and judge me, but I told you I'm doing important things. You see, I'm with important people doing important things. For and Orin.
I see.
Just so for the record.
Look, I can keep it quiet only because I see the guy that you're with could do a lot of damage, and I don't want to upset his cool. So I'm cool. Hey, man, it's good to see you.
Yes, it was wonderful to see you as well. Please, if you could do me a favor and not mention to anybody that we cross paths. Like I mentioned, I'm trying to keep a low profile.
He goes, "For liberty!" That's the saying for the day. And he walks off.
I really hate my family.
So you guys are enjoying the festival, and
it's time for a random encounter.
Roll a D100.
Brooke.
Oh,
Brooke,
shoot.
thank you.
D100.
Thank you. Because I rolled like a 98, so
we're on the random counter.
We've all rolled 90s almost.
No, I literally just rolled a 98, so I'm...
Motherfucker.
What'd you roll?
92.
Oh no. While a
maybe-
speech is happening, this is even worse. And it's like, my friends, my colleagues, my sordid enemies, it's wonderful to see you all here beneath one blah, 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 beautiful stars. And then,
Suck.
Brooke,
And then we rolled
I
that
think you're going to get a 1-2. So there's a little halfling next to you, and he rolls 7. Plus 7, 14. What's your AC? What's your AC?
19.
Okay, so he misses you with that.
Yeah.
What's your perception? He's going to do perception against that. 2. You caught
My
him.
passive perception is 19.
He took a swipe at you. You noticed.
Hello, my dear friend.
And he shoots off. So 16 on the stealth check. Leaving. Do you have attack of opportunity?
This is non-lethal, but I am gonna bonk him. I'm just gonna bonk him. I don't think one hit would kill him, but I like to specify because last time I shot him in the
roll
leg
initiative,
and
see if you get that off, because if he can bail before you, then no problem. 17.
Okay.
Plus 4, 21.
Okay, I have a plus 9, so I'm hoping. Well, no, that's an 11. He got me.
Okay, so he took his stealth check. He saw that you saw him, and he bails.
What just happened?
I almost committed a murder. That's what just happened.
You have a brass chatterbox on your shoulder, Tom. Starts to chirp. Now, Sir Malbec, you've seen these before. You realize they're rather dangerous, actually.
He's got a brass chatterbox on his
Sir
shoulder.
Malbec, Steve doesn't have anything. I have this thing on my on my shoulder. What is this?
I wouldn't brush it off.
Okay.
I would politely talk to it.
I'm politely talking to it right now.
It starts to chirp a little bit louder. As you start to yell.
Does not seem to be.
It's back.
It does not like that you are getting aggressive.
No, it does not, and I don't know what to do.
They're going faster and faster.
Hi, little friend.
Does anybody have a sleep spell?
What do you mean sleep? Why don't you?
All right, it's going to do its attack. Here we go. 17.
You explode.
Yeah, uh-oh.
It burrows underneath your skin. So it's in your shoulder.
Great.
Oh, no.
You can kind of see it in his skin.
Massage.
It's underneath his skin and it's in his shoulder.
Now it's a horror movie.
Right there. Everybody has a turn. It burrowed underneath the skin in his shoulder. It went underneath his armor and is in his shoulder. What do you guys do? It's near his head, by the way, near the neck.
All right, what's the order?
You, all you guys. Who wants to go first? Everybody's before it except for Sir Malbec.
We need to get that thing out of his shoulder. It can't be good. I mean, I don't have a dagger, so I guess I'm pulling out my longsword to say.
I'm doing it.
Okay,
I go over and I pull out my dagger.
Yeah, I'll hold him for Luna.
Let me do one thing first.
Okay, she's got it.
I cast the Daze cantrip.
Oh, it's a construct. Yeah,
It's a construct. I hate it here.
It has no mind. That was good. I'd give you a star if it worked, but.
If it worked, but alas.
Ren, this is probably gonna hurt quite a bit. Go ahead, Luna, stab your dagger into his shoulder now.
Fine, we're fine.
Right now, at this
Just
point.
relax. Ren, take a deep breath with me. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Listen to your
3.
sister.
Perfect. You see Luna.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and rip into. I rolled a 20.
Wow, she did it! Yay!
She just nails the creature. Exactly.
Yay,
That's
Mel.
a star. That is definitely a star.
Nice.
It's dark, but
That's
I can
definitely a
show.
star for Mel. And you nail it. You nail the clockwork. So do your damage
Amazing.
on it. Great job.
Amazing.
Actually, confirm it for another star. Critical. Confirm it for another star.
9.
Okay, not confirmed, but you do hit it. You whack it. Great job. Wow.
Okay.
You might just save Ren's life.
Ooh. 6 plus 1.
Max damage, baby.
7 damage?
7. I think there's a specific kind of damage. Piercing damage?
Yeah, it's piercing. So that would be good if it wasn't a clockwork. So you tag it to his shoulder blade, and it's stuck in his bone, but you got it stuck to its bone, so it's not crawling anywhere.
Perfect. It's like a steak on a stick.
Yeah. So Malbec, this is like tie on a stick. Yeah, you've seen this before, by the way. And you know these things are deadly because they just crawl into your head and destroy your brain.
Sir Malbec, now what?
Well,
I'm trying to hold it on place.
She only has it for a round.
I can't see anything. What's going on up there?
Don't worry about it.
So it looks like our esteemed colleague here has got a little bit of a problem with a chatterbox in his shoulder.
Oh, a brass chatterbox. Oh, God, that sucks. Sorry.
Is this something I could use my healer's tools for?
Is it what like mosquitoes are like?
Maybe afterward.
Okay, I didn't know if I could get in there. I didn't know if I could do surgery.
Get in there.
It's taking some damage. You know these things just have to be destroyed, and if that means hurting the person that it's on, it's your lawful duty to protect these guys, so you probably hurt them. The thing is, if you roll a 20 and you roll a 1, you just do damage to him. So roll a d20.
And this is not personal, by the way.
No, I know. I'm pretty.
He pulls out a great sword
and
he's versatile piercing with it. So he does this move with it. He moves it around and he just stabs you on the shoulder with it, just very lightly. But let's see how he does it. He's plus 12.
2. Is that good or is that not
14.
Good?
You missed it. You missed it altogether.
Ah.
You didn't hurt Ren, but you didn't hit it.
I have a plan.
Oh, by the way, that's 1, so you can do it 3 times. So you got 3 actions. So you can do it another one. But it's -5. So now you're plus 7. If you fumble, you hit Ren.
Maybe the 20 die on that is getting a little bit cursed, and so I will switch up some dice.
He's got 5 of them.
Nice.
Nice, Brooke.
I got a 12.
Okay, 12 plus 7, which is 19. So you hit it this time. He pops it and do your damage. Your D12 plus 4 slashing, or actually in this case piercing.
10.
10 plus 4, 14. Yeah. So you shatter the star for you.
Nice.
It shatters. It goes and blows up in his shoulder, and he claims you were just about to die.
I've seen it happen. It's not a pretty sight. So you can thank me later.
Malbec, thank you.
The thanks is not needed. You paid me. That is my job. While you're here, I'm here to protect you. And have a joyous Liberty Day. Now we've gotten this over with. Let's go have some fun.
Star.
But you can, but you can buy me a Malbec if we're out though.
And you see Morose, the tea owner. He's quite eccentric today. He's got all these colors on flags over him, and he's waving these banners. And he runs by. And he goes, "Oh, wow! Hey, happy Liberty Day! What's going on?"
Happy Liberty Day. An interesting little thing just happened, and she's going to
Did you get a
lay
good night's
one
sleep?
hand.
Is that what happened? You got a good night's sleep with our friend, Sir Malbec? Did you take care of them?
Of course, obviously.
Liberty Day. Oh my God, the Eagles Guard are coming soon. They're going to fly over. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I'm sorry, Sir Malbec. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, yeah, you remember the Eagles Guard, right?
Yeah. However, I want to invite you guys to the social room because that is the place to watch this.
Sure, of course. One moment. She's just gonna lay a hand on Red's shoulder and heal him for 18 points of damage.
You heal him back up. Good job.
Yeah.
Star for you. Nice job.
Malbec, have you been here before?
Thank you.
To the social room.
Oh, yeah. He's only heard
everybody has.
about it. It's like a legend to be in. It's like an honor.
Are
Totally.
you headed there now, Moros? Because I wouldn't mind making a stop off to one of my goddesses.
Let's go. Forget your goddess. This is Liberty
I
Day.
can't
Let's
do that. I literally can't do that. I could never forget Iome Day.
That's funny. I would actually prefer if my good friend here did go take a stop to see his goddess. Just
Let him go then. You come with me. The social room is where it's at. You're going to miss the guard. They're going to fly by. It's amazing.
Well, thank you for the opportunity.
You know what?
but
Your God is there for tomorrow and the day after and the centuries after that. You should just come to the social room.
I mean, that works for me. That's fine. You know what, Mora? I don't want you to miss this. The Eagle Guard procession, for those, and I look at Sir Malbec, for those that are worthy enough to be in the Eagle Guard, is something not to be missed.
I know.
So,
Ren, did you feel that, or is it just me?
We've got an opportunity. Look, I've just got to call them like I see them.
Okay, all right, Steve, was it?
Steve.
That's right.
Pharaohs?
Steve it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. It sounds like you've got something in your throat. Gesundheit. Steve it is. Let's go ahead and go to the social room, shall we?
That's more like it.
Come to the social room. You just hear.
I think that maybe we should fancy leaving and maybe head off to this social room and maybe keep your wits about you as we walk away from this particularly heavily populated area right now.
He pulls out his weapon and he sort of like is perceiving things more heavily than normal. And the halfling, of course, he doesn't even have a dagger, but he throws up his fist.
I'm gonna screw you up.
Luna, hold on. Wait.
What?
I've been telling you, we're being followed. I just saw a drow.
Drow? Ren, grab my hand. So I just hand and I utilize my wayfinder on the vanishing concept.
I believe it's only one at a time, though. I don't think it pulls one.
Yeah, it does it, but that's how he knows that I'm still there and he can understand
very
without
good.
explaining it.
Yeah.
And so I
star.
become invisible.
All right, things going down. Well, first thing I will use an action, Spencer, to seek, to see
you
if
can
I
do
can
that.
see
Yep.
to see if I can see
So he's
the
undetected, so you're trying to seek him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it's my perception, right?
Reroll. Yep.
And that's a natural one.
All
You see Mel
right.
disappear.
Okay. Right, and it distracts me completely. All right, that's one action down the toilet. I'm looking for the drow. Whoa! Hey, she just disappeared. That's pretty amazing,
She was
Luna.
right in front of you. It confused you.
I'll try it one more time. Not much better. A 13.
You missed.
In that case, then I suggest we continue to move. Let's go to the safe spot, which I think is the social room.
It's a social room. It's a wooden counter with juts that juts from the northwestern corner of a 30-foot by 30 room. The chamber has open cabinets. It's got liquor bottles that stand behind the bar. While one cabinet remains slightly sealed, the rest look very visible. Tables with chairs that fill much of the room. Portraits of posing nobles and historic scenes adorn the walls, are all faded with age. And you enter the social room, and it's a brilliant, brilliant deck that overlooks where you think the Equal Guard are going to fly over. And there's other... Theros, is that you?
Who's this now?
Darling, it's your great aunt. Don't hide. I'd recognize that nose anywhere. Theros, that's you, correct?
Ramona, it's so lovely to see you. Fancy meeting you here at the social room.
My pleasure. I'm sorry what happened to the family. Let's just get that out. Now,
yes,
can we have a great Liberty Day?
Yes, I'd love to have a low-key, wonderful Liberty Day.
Who's the friend you have there? She's an elderly lady, but who in the plate mail? Who's your friend?
Oh, Sir Merlot over here? I'm not sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah, hi, Theros.
Please sit with me. She's adorned with jewelry and like all sorts of wealth. What brings you here, Sir Malbec? What is it that you do?
I'm here to aid these noble travelers.
I'm a noble traveler. Can you aid me?
Ramona, she'll get a claws in anything that stays still long enough.
Well.
Don't take off your plate mail. Don't take off those leggings, Sir Malbec.
My, you do look very strong. I could use a strong person around my manor.
Well, you see, I have to protect my halfling friend here, and we always just stay together. We try not to separate, and I think throwing a third party into the mix just won't work out. But I appreciate
how much is Lightsworn paying you? You know, they're not worth much these days.
Am I hearing this conversation or no?
Perception check. She whispered it.
Okay.
But go make a perception check.
I'm gonna make one too.
I rolled a 1 again! Ramona's so nice.
I rolled a 17 plus 9, and your bestie's got your back.
You kind of heard it. You kind of heard it. Yeah. She said he's worthless. Perhaps, Sir Malbec, I could use some real leadership around the manor and protection. You know, things have gone a little dark in Anderon, of course, as you know, and I would pay you 10 gold pieces a week.
Okay, well, I suddenly find myself maybe slightly available. I talked to my little halfling friend here.
And actually, if you roll well enough, a d20, please roll a d20.
It is actually the same number. It's 9.
She pulls off her silver necklace and she goes, and it's worth 150 gold pieces, which is a lot of money, by the way. She goes, would this be good enough for a down payment?
Yes.
Do you need to break a contract? Are you free? Are you free of contract?
This is odd. Why is Aunt Ramona giving him her jewelry? She must be very smitten.
Listen, I'd be happy to sign anything you want, Sir Malbec. You are certainly handsome and can do the job that we need done around the manor. I don't know what you're doing in this town. I'm surprised I just met you now.
I'm going to vomit.
I'm surprised that you haven't heard the name Sir Malbec around town.
Oh, it does sound familiar now that I'm thinking about it.
You know, it is very custom of me to... Let's put it this way. Let me talk to my comrades first.
Oh, I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Here, and she pulls out this hair comb, and it's bejeweled beyond bejeweled. It's worth 120 gold pieces. She goes, please, I don't carry a lot of money, but I do carry items. Don't talk to your friend. Just make the choice.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hi, who are you?
Hi, my name is Mora. It's so lovely to meet you this fine Liberty Day.
Welcome to the social club.
Hi. I just
Did you have some of the
question
tea?
For you.
It has mushrooms in it.
Oh, I'm familiar. I had one question for you, just one. How does it feel to compensate for your lack of personality with overflowing wealth?
Oh, you have You're a charmer. I agree. Here's a little, and she pulls out one of these insects that Tom had on his shoulder.
Shit.
She goes, this is for you, darling.
Thank you so much. Her hand light's on fire. It's on fire. It does 46 damage.
It's a construct, but it won't do anything until you use these words. Would you like the words?
You know, I think I'm better off not hearing them. Thank you, lovely.
Well, keep it with you. Now, Sir Malbec, I was going to leave a little bit early before the Eagles Guard. Will you accompany me and protect my estate?
What do I need to roll to put it in her hair?
Oh, here's a +1 dagger for your friend. He's like all excited.
Oh my god, my dagger! Ross, we gotta go with her.
Okay,
oh my god, she's so amazing. +1 dagger, I only had a dagger. That's amazing.
My lady, it seems that you've got my friend here to be in agreement. So, you're sure I can't just let
I'm
my
the brains,
friend...
he's the brawn.
I don't need to let them know is part of the deal here?
Was there accepted tender?
All right.
There's never accepted tender. There's no vow to be broken.
That's very true.
Damn it.
There's no contract.
That is very true. We didn't actually get to that part. Yes, you're right. Let's go. Onward then.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
And they leave and they
now I'm trying to remember why the hell did I just try to do all these things for them?
Yeah,
I am really the brawn and not the brain in this.
Wait, Mora wants to do something before he goes.
Spence, before they go, what do I roll to put the bug in her hair?
Your attack check.
Attack? I will take that. I have a pretty okay one.
In Pathfinder 1, it would be your base combat maneuver check.
She rolled a nat 20. Or a 1. Yes!
Nat 20!
Yes! Yes! Fuck it! Screw you here, Ramona!
That was a critical hit!
Thank you, Jay.
Hit. So you place it in her hair. Did you get the activation word though? Did she tell you what that was?
I said I don't want it right now, but as they're leaving, I mean, if I slipped
she places
it
in her hair and she leaves
What were
with
those
Sir
words again?
Malbec and the Halfling.
You don't know.
And the Eagle Knights go flying overhead. It's amazing. They just go right down the roof.
It's awesome.
And they just do this massive formation, like hundreds of them. It's amazing. It's like,
Wait, are they flying themselves? Like,
yeah, they
fly spells on them?
That's what they do. And they go down the roof, and it's a massive like display, and everybody's like cheering and blah blah blah. And Sir Malbec walks out the door with your aunt, your very wealthy aunt. And
I'm confused. Where are they going?
They can't be activated because nobody had the words for it.
Well, whenever she says those words, she's gonna have a fun time.
Yeah, she better find it in her hair first.
Sir Malbec, you should ask for those words. That'd be really funny.
There's a whole mystery involved with everything. I loved the bank scene, though. That was great.
Yes. Yeah, that was wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful.
That was exciting to find out that I'm flat ass broke. That's great. Also, some awesome family shame heaped on top of that. So yeah, it's a very fruitful trip here to Andoran. Yeah, I'm so glad we came back. So glad.
It may or may not be over. We don't have any signs of Anastasia, and perhaps the consortium has been tracking you a little bit without anybody's knowing. So,
and have Luna and Ren shared that with the rest of the group? No, right?
Not yet. You made tonight. So, good job, you guys. That was a fun episode.
Woo!
David Ayer, here we are playing a Hell Knight.
David, thanks for abandoning us.
Yeah,
thank you.
I appreciate being on the loaded dice.
Is D&D? Is it everything you remember? Or is it a little different?
No, it's pretty similar. You know, I think one of the nice things about this is the game board, though, does add a nice thing that I didn't have back then. But,
yeah, virtual tabletop. Astral's
all
awesome.
Graph paper.
Yeah,
Well, David,
really
I hope you accept this, but we'd love to have you back in the future. And I think your Hell Knight with his aunt, I just see this as a pivotal plot point. At some point, like you're gonna have to come back and like help these poor souls out.
Yeah, don't drop the soap, Malbec.
I love that no deal was ever made and he was just free to like walk.
Yeah, he was like, I
Yeah.
really can't argue with that logic. I've
You know,
collected
well-
more money from them.
Yeah. The other thing that never came up was actual introductions between. You all know my name, and the only name I picked up on was Steve.
Steve.
And
That's the only name you need to know.
So I was trying to start off the episode with at least
Steve.
getting to know their names.
You only know Steve.
That's all you get, buddy.
David, what a blast. And this was the 12th episode of Load Dice Rollers Season 3. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Baker's dozen, buddy.
That was great.
What do you guys think this festival is like, though? I mean, like, how magnificent. Like, what do you think you see here?
Well, we just saw dozens of humans fly overhead. That's pretty cool.
Rad.
That's incredible.
Thing you don't see every day. Lots of people dressed in white, bearing the peacefulness of it all.
Does anybody know what the twirling of the
Maple?
Maple.
The maple, yep.
The maple. So they do
Have
that
you ever
around
done
the
a
main
maple
statue in
before?
the main square.
It's fun.
The Lady of Freedom. That's pretty cool.
I would say that there's probably also some sort of game where they really sort of take their punches at the full-size people, the humans.
Ooh.
Because I'm assuming that especially with the slavery thing with the halflings,
Oh, for
that there's some
chilling.
animosity on the humans. So there's got to be some
Yeah, effigy burning.
Step
Effigy
right
hitting.
up and get one good
I
swing
am.
at the nads.
They call it Nad. Yeah, it's instead of Burning Man, it's Nad Man, and you just go up and hit him in the junk. Hit
Nad
Man in
Men.
the junk. I love that, David. Nice. So yeah, that was pretty nuts. And fortunately,
Hey, pun intended.
yeah, the Pathfinder enemy has not found you guys, but you did see a drow in the crowd. That was a little nuts. I was scared for you guys. Nut Chuck. Junk Duck? What? I'm reading the chat.
It's our band name.
I like Junk Dunk. Not cut.
Evil Bitch. Good album.
Evil bitch.
BRB. Gotta real
Yeah.
quick. Oh, you got
All those earlier. I'm
I
back.
love it. Well,
I'm here.
I can't wait to see
Oh, yeah.
what happens the day after Liberty Day, because the hangovers are going to be great. And so the social club, which you guys hang at, you're totally welcome to. It's a bitchin' place, man. It's like where you want to be.
Local
Very
cleric gets wasted.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's enough of that.
Local cleric gets down.
I'm already wasted. I like drank a whole.
I know. Tom started swearing at like, I don't know.
We're like the House of Blues.
You. I love
10.
you guys.
He's
all.
been swearing for an hour.
So what I
Tom's
did.
having a great fucking time, okay?
That's right.
He's in Liberty. He's in Liberty.
I
Free to be
definitely
you and me,
choked.
baby.
I
You
definitely
choked?
choked on the dagger bit, but the
Yeah,
thing
me-
is, and this is going to sound really funny, but I would have been hungover probably from the night before.
There you go.
But literally, I think it hit me in real life at that moment because I felt a little bit.
We are the Loaded Dice Rollers. So yeah,
We
there's
are called the Little Dice
triple
Rollers.
entendre.
You did it right, David. You did it right. You did it right.
The halfling got a better dagger in the end. He got a +1 dagger.
That's true.
I mean, the dude's happy, man. What's his name? Calmont. There he is. Calmont. It looks like a child, human child, but he's Calmont.
Halflings are just like that.
He's 30, you know.
Yeah.
He's upset.
He's
People think
30
he's a
and he's
kid.
pissed
He's
off.
real lucky, and that's what matters.
He does like to punch humans in the newts.
It sounded like he mentioned it a few times tonight. So.
They're right there.
He
You can
didn't let go of that bag. Like
it's
I
a
can
punching bag.
master, I can hit them in the balls.
Yeah.
He plays
I
that.
can hit them in the balls.
He plays that game ball tap.
Ball tap.
You know?
Yeah.
Ball tap.
He does it with two hands, though. It's tap. Ball tap.
Ball tap.
I don't.
He says tap revenge.
That just reminded me of
Not a-
Dance Dance
not a
Revolution.
Yeah, tap revenge.
Different outcome.
Yeah.
Different outcome.
Absolutely different outcome.
Not a good time.
I had
for
such a
us.
good time
But
today, you guys.
yet, same expectation.
Love it, you guys. David Era, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Thank you for having me. It was really
Best
fun.
Hell Knight Loaded Dice Rollers has
Have
ever
fun.
had. Period. Ever will be. David Ayer will come back and be our Hell Knight forever. Or Evil Knight.
Hell Knight forever. Yeah. Pick a lane, buddy. Pick a lane.
Pick a lane.
Smash that subscribe, rate, review, follow, and like. Thanks. We appreciate that.